Hey, my Scorpions. So when I was doing the painting on these, I'm sure you saw a couple of big cracks I was trying to fill with the poly. Just trying to do it the easy way, but it didn't want to work. So now I'm going to try to resin fill them. So if you're interested in seeing how to resin fill something or something like that, y'all stick around. I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so I just took a package that they came in. And kind of propped it up. So I'm going to directions say equal amounts. And I already used, this is what I used to put that lock back on that that cabinet where it come off on the top. So my personal way of doing it, I personally don't like to put them together. I like to put them separate to kind of get those even amounts. So you can get something kind of close. And then you take something and you want to mix them together, and you just mix it evenly. This is just a little piece of cardboard I cut. It'll probably end up pulling the red off of it. I didn't think about that when I cut it, but that's alright. Have a little red in the table ain't gonna hurt nothing. I like to be different, you know. So just pull all of it over into the other, and then you just mix it up. Till it's all nice and equally mixed. Now I will tell you, normally resin warms up a little bit. Because you get that chemical reaction that happens in it that makes it ready to go in. So as you mix it up here, and the important thing is equal parts, and make sure it's mixed up good. And you just take it to whatever you want to do and put it in there. So I put a piece of duct tape on the outside to keep it from running out, making that little seal. Resin will self-level itself to a certain point. Once I got that full to where it needs to be, I push that tape on down a little bit. And I'm not going back and sanding this, so we'll try to get it somewhere close to being right. And just be patient and slowly fill the hole. Now, the only reason I'm really doing this, one, because I mean, last thing you want is like your pen or something falling in the hole, making it hard to get when you're out doing stuff. But two, it'll help strengthen the table having this gap filled in, and it won't try to crack or break or chip pieces off and that kind of thing, because that's kind of a big hole there. So that's really all I'm doing, is just helping to strengthen the table some. So I can kind of take this and just run it across, grab up all that excess, put it back in here. And I got a tiny one over here. Well, I say tiny, but it's still big enough. I want to try to fill it. So I'm gonna pack some all the way to the edge there. Push it down in the crack. And essentially this is how they do the resin pour tables and all that stuff. It's not rocket science. It just takes time, takes patience, takes knowledge. So I mean, I could mix a color in this if I wanted to and make it a blue streak or a green streak or whatever. Take and push that tape up there so it rounds that edge there with the wood. And then take this piece and run it on across. Grab up all that extra. And it'll take me a little wet rag and wipe up around it a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So, hope that helps y'all. If that's something you've never done before, that's how you use resin. Alright, so it's been a few hours from when I put this resin in. So it's not perfectly level, but it's pretty nice. I put a little bit here too. So that's a lot better than that gap there to help strengthen that wood. So if something scrapes across there, it's not going to peel that top part off and pull another chunk out. But yeah, so not bad. Resin isn't as bad as you would think it would be. I do have to pull this tape off, but I had to get the job done.